And welcome into our live web chat with Blue Jackets forward Nathan Horton. I'm Dave Metzold from Fox Sports Ohio, and you know, of course, who Nathan Horton is, the newest Blue Jackets forward just over from the Boston Bruins, who, of course, made it all the way to the NHL Stanley Cup Finals. Nathan, good to see you again. Welcome back into Columbus.
Thank you. Nice to see you, too.
Let's talk, first of all, about the subject that I'm sure a lot of people have questions about, and that's your shoulder. I know you've had the surgery. Talk a little bit about how that went and how the rehab has gone since.
It's obviously it's a long, painful experience, but I'm out of the sling now. It's a little over 4 weeks, and I think it's only going to get better now, and I can move it, and I'm starting to feel better every day, and that's obviously it makes me feel good about that.
And what I was told was that it went well, and they saw what they wanted to see, and so that may hasten things a little bit, you hope. I mean, nobody wants to rush you, but everybody wants to see you out there in that Blue Jacket sweater.
Oh, definitely. I want to come back as quick as possible. I want to be out there. Nobody, as a player, you want to play. You don't want to sit on the sidelines hurt. But I want to come back, and I want to be strong, and I never want to have a problem with it again. So I think that's the way we're treating it, and that's how it's going to be.
Do you have a target date in mind, Nathan, or is that something you're trying to steer clear of, and just when it's ready, it's ready?
Yeah, I think I'm not trying to think too much, because when you think about that and you try to pick a date and it doesn't happen, then you get upset as a player, and that's not. I'm just trying to stay on course and do whatever I can to make myself good.
All right, we've got lots of questions waiting already. People have been sending in questions since about 11:15 this morning. So a lot of folks, let's go right to our first question from Arch City Zach, and it is, Nathan, have you ever played left wing? We seem to have a ton of right wings here. Have you ever played left wing?
I played all over. Growing up, you play center, you play left, you play right. I think it's I feel comfortable playing whatever the coach wants me to play, and I guess we'll see, but yeah, I'm comfortable playing. Comfortable
wherever you need to be. All right, here's one from Mark. What's your hockey nickname?
I got a few. I got some. Well, not that many people call me. Some people call me Tim for Tim Horton, but we got Hortsy. I don't know, stuff like that. I guess nobody really calls me by my first name. I guess you always got your little nicknames for players, but I got a few of them.
Yeah, it's one of the great things about the NHL is nobody calls you Dave or Nathan or Nate or whatever. Yeah. Everybody's got a nickname, always based on your last name. Do you have any favorites that you can remember? We had some fun with Cam Atkinson here, who sometimes they call Beebs every once in a while here in this dressing room. But you got any favorites?
No, I'm just plain and simple. I just like the Horts or something like that. I think that But again, it doesn't really matter. Anybody can make up a nickname for me, and if I like it, I'll use it.
There you go. All right, let's go to our next question. This is from Jack. Who's your favorite player currently playing in the NHL?
Favorite player? I don't know.
You can say yourself, I guess.
No, I would no. There's lots of great players out there. It's hard to choose. I think. I don't want to just say one, because there's sure. there's some great hockey players out there, and it's as a fan, as a player, you get to see how guys' skill set is, and it's I can't pick one player, that's for sure.
Yeah, you've spent your entire career in the Eastern Conference, so you might be a little biased to some of the guys in the East, do you think? I mean, do you have any thoughts one way or another there in terms of having played that whole career over here in the East?
No, I mean, you get the big names like Crosby and Malkin, and obviously they're great players, and sure. But there's lots of players that are on different teams that they're just as good, and are maybe not just as good, but are very talented and great players.
We'll talk a little bit more about that move now for you from a team that's been mostly in the West, and you might be able to help this team that's been in the East. We'll talk more about that in a little bit, but let's get to more questions here. What kind of role, this is from DB, what kind of role are you looking to take on with the Blue Jackets this season?
Well, again, I'm hurt, but I want to definitely come in and what I've experienced through my playing in Boston, playoffs and hockey is a lot of fun. But when you get into the playoffs, when it matters, that's what everybody wants to play, and it's the funnest time of the year. And definitely I want to bring my experiences that I had to here, and we got such great players, and for me to be here and be part of it with a tremendous group of guys. I met a lot of the guys so far, and it's like a family already, like I said, and I think that's the next step, and it's only going to get better.
You know, you talk about playing in Boston and all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals and a great series with the Blackhawks that all of us watched and enjoyed. And we saw, you know, some of your ruggedness and some of your ability to not only put the puck in the net, but to play the physical game if you have to.
Yeah.
Where do you balance that out? I mean, or do you just go hard all the time?
Well, you got to play smart. I think you know, there's certain times to maybe hit a little bit more. There's certain times to get the puck in deep and not skate with it and just play smart. I think that's the team with the less mistakes on the ice usually wins the game, and that's how it is.
Sure. This team at times last year relied on Sergei Bobrovsky to keep them in the game because the goals weren't coming quite as frequently as they would like. Has that been something that you've had conversations maybe with Jarmo, maybe with Todd Richards about in terms of helping some of that offensive production and getting that red lamp lit a little bit more?
Well, I think yeah. I mean, you got the team that scores the most goals wins the game. So I think
true.
you need to score, but you also need to you play good defense. I think goals come from playing defense and but it's definitely something that I want to help with.
Yeah, well, I'm sure a lot of folks are anxious to see that first Nathan Horton goal in that Blue Jacket sweater. All right, from Mike here, which line mates are you expecting to skate with upon your return?
Again, I haven't
thinking that far in advance yet?
Yeah, I haven't thought about that. It's it's not my decision to where I play or who I play with, and all I'm doing is concentrating on is getting back, getting healthy, and feeling good again.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like in hockey, everybody's got connections all the way through juniors or maybe in college or wherever it may be. Have you got any connections with these Blue Jackets players? Any long-standing relationships or anything that you can remember in terms of guys on this team now?
No, I mean, I've played against a lot of the guys,
sure.
but never knew anyone coming in, other than playing against them. So, but just coming in and meeting all the guys and meeting a lot of the guys that are around town now, and it's a lot of fun. It's fun to be a part of a team with great guys. I mean, that's how you win. That's how you enjoy coming to the rink every day, and I already feel like that. I already feel like it's home.
Right. We've got a lot of fans, obviously, of the Blue Jackets on this web chat, Nathan. We've also got some Bruins fans here. Jill says, just want to say hi to Nathan from the Bruins fam. You got a lot of fans left back there in Boston. Her question, and it's a non-hockey question, just wondering what you like for music. What are your musical tastes, I guess?
I like everything. The other day I was listening to country, and I always say the only thing I don't like is country, but I was listening to country, and I like it too, so I think, I don't think there's anything I don't like. I mean, for the game, I probably listen to, rock music just, because it gets you a little bit more pumped up. But again, I like it all.
And are you the kind of guy who sits in your stall with the earbuds in and you got the metal going, or how do you do it?
No, I like to talk, and, so I don't put my headphones on. I listen to the music that's in the room.
Yeah.
I don't control the music, but I listen to it.
Yeah. So if there's some music on there that is not doing it for you, will you go over and switch it up, or you just leave that to whoever's making the musical selections?
Guys don't like when they're the guy and you switch the song, so I just kind of I'll wait to the next song and hopefully it's good.
Yeah. Good point. All right. Comment from Horton Hears Me. Now, is this a plant that you've got in here or not? Horton Hears Me. I like this. Have you kept in touch with your new teammates over the summer, over the off season?
Yes. When I first got to Columbus, I met a few guys, and we've talked, we've texted, we've communicated through, and it's so that coming in, with guys like that, your first time not knowing anyone, it's a good feeling to have, so many nice guys on the team that that you can not be so nervous coming in, and I definitely felt that right away. And as I meet more of the guys coming in now, it just keeps getting better because they're all great guys.
And I think, Nathan, this is a good time to talk about why you chose Columbus. You were so excited about coming here. I remember having you on the radio with me, and you were very excited about being here. And that has been a common theme that goes back to when Jack Johnson got here, Nick Foligno got here, and a lot of guys arrived, James Wisniewski. They wanted to be a part of building this team into a championship contender. Can you address that a little bit?
Well, obviously a big part of the coming here is the team and the guys that they have here already, and young, and and you look around and there's so many great players that you know, for Columbus Blue Jackets to really, you know, really win the Stanley Cup and be there every year after year. And I think and it's a great place to live. The people are amazing here. They're nice and friendly, and you know, that's the place that I wanted to come to and be a part of for me and my family. But that's it. I mean, we got a great team, and I just want to be part of, you know, I want to be part of it.
Sure. A lot of folks are excited to hear you say that. As a matter of fact, a comment here from Adam 33 on the same lines. What was the first thing about the city that made you realize that this is the place for you? And I know it's somewhat similar to where you're from there in Ontario, just north of New York.
Yeah, it's first thing. Well, there's so many things. I mean, just coming in, it's like just looking around. It's like where I grew up. It's you know, it's you got the city, but you can also go away and be country. You can go away and be in like a community. You know, there's so many different things that is like back home, and obviously, like I've mentioned a million times, they got the Tim Hortons. It doesn't, you know, we love Tim Hortons, and when you don't have it for a long time, you miss it. So it just, you know, it just feels like it feels like being home, and that's the truth, and that's why we love it.
You know, there's a Tim Hortons about 50 steps away from here. If you want to take a break, we can
I know where they all are. I knocked them out.
This is from Shane. Any personal goals for this season that you'd like to achieve?
Well, you know, my first goal is obviously, like I said, is get back and be healthy, and you know, once I start doing that, I'll, you know, I'll think a little bit more. But right now, that's my focus, and just want to get back and feeling good and being able to, you know, work out and you know, not have any setbacks.
Right. Are you the kind of guy who sets goals in terms of goals or points or any of that type of thing, or minutes played or any of that kind of thing, numbers wise?
Well, no, not really. I think you know, it's obviously coming in, you want to do better than the year you had last year, and you want to keep getting better, and that's all. I know I can be better. I know I can keep getting better. I'm still young. I'm 28, and but you know, you just want to do the best you can, and you want to, you know, work as hard as you can to put yourself in a situation where you can be the best.
Yeah, otherwise, it's kind of what you said earlier about setting the date for coming back. If you set a goal, I want to have 25 goals or whatever, and then you fall short, then you start thinking about that rather than your game, right?
Yeah, exactly. You just work hard and think positive, and good things will happen to you.
Yeah. I want to remind folks here as we roll on here, if you want to see Nathan Horton tomorrow right here at Nationwide Arena, there's an open house here from noon to 4. If you want to stop in, say hello to Nathan, check out some season tickets that are still available, some seats that are still available. You can do that also. Ryan Johansson will be here also. So we're, 49 days away, and you can just feel the momentum rolling a little bit. I'm sure you can feel it as well. Do you guys count them down? I mean, do you get, you know, it's a little different because you've got the injury, but you got to get, I imagine your excitement over the upcoming season increases a little bit day by day, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, I think that's how it is. It's once you start coming back to the rink and seeing the guys, you just want to jump into it. And you know, for myself, obviously, I can't do that, and you know, it kind of, you know, it's not a good feeling. But you know, that's where everybody thinks when we see each other, and you know, just want to get going and you know, start having fun and seeing the guys. And it's what hockey's about. It's you know, battling and having fun with each other, and going to war for each other, and you know, working hard for the guy next to you, and you know, it makes you feel good.
Yeah, I was just on vacation up in Michigan, and I saw a lot of gear up there. I saw Wings and Blackhawks, saw a couple of Bruins hats actually, and you see those hats, and it just kind of gets me going, like, oh, you know, we're gonna beat the Wings this year. We're gonna get the.
Exactly.
I mean, does it do the same thing for a player?
Oh, definitely.
You know, when you see the gear out there, and you're like, oh, we're taking these guys down this week.
Definitely, I think you know, the way you just said it, the way you look at a Red Wing, or you know, we want people looking at the Columbus Blue Jackets and saying that you know, they coming into town, and you know that it's not going to be easy, and I think that's the mentality that it has to be, and we got the team to do it. Yeah,
let's talk a little bit now about that move to the East. People here are so excited to see the Bruins and the Rangers and the Leafs and the Canadiens on a more regular basis. You've played in that conference your entire life. Just talk about how you think that's going to work out from a lot of different aspects, but first from a player standpoint.
Well, I definitely know, it's going to be a lot easier on the players. You with the travel they had in the years past, it's that's not easy. It's you don't get much sleep. You're flying a lot, and so that's going to be a big change from the guys that were here before, and you're not going to be in at 4, 5 in the morning. You're back at 1:32, and it means a lot when you come home and you get a good sleep and feel good about yourself and wake up and feel fresh.
It's going to be a big difference. Do you have some favorite buildings in the East?
I don't know. There's I don't know no specific buildings, but it's definitely it's a good division to play in, and a lot of great teams, a lot of history, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, let's go back to our questions here. A comment from Pete Leonetti. If you had to pick one celebrity to center you and one athlete, no NHL players, so you got to think about this for a bit, to be your winger, who would you choose? Who would you choose as celebrity line mates if you could? That's a great question, by the way, Pete.
So we got to choose
I love
two?
that one. Yeah, I guess choose your line mates, celebrity line mates, if you could.
All right, I'd choose maybe, I don't know, I'm just going to say this because I don't know anyone else, but maybe I'll put The Rock or something on my wing. Just because he's big and
Sure.
we'll just, and
Sure.
Who else? I don't know. Rock.
It can be an athlete too. It could be a celebrity and an athlete. So.
Well, I got to pick a quick guy now because I picked a big guy.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'll pick. The only guy I can think of is like an old retired Muggsy Bogues, like a little guy like that. It's a funny lineup, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll go with those two.
Oh, that'd be good. Speaking of pop culture and that type of thing, what kind of movies you like to? We already talked about music. But what kind of movies do you like? What kind of other stuff do you get into that's non-hockey stuff?
Well, I like action movies. I like I don't play golf. I got to start playing golf.
Yeah. Don't let Wisniewski hear you say that.
Oh no, I already got lessons lined up with him.
Oh yeah, really? He and Doobie both. They're out there playing all the time.
Yeah, guys know how to play golf in this team, so I'm gonna show up with a nice pair of clubs and try to be a golfer, I guess. But I've been saying I wanted to golf for a long time, and now I got guys that can teach me. So.
Yeah, we got a few nice courses in this town.
Yeah.
And guys who love to go out there and play. I mean, I think Wiz plays every day. And he's pretty good. So lessons, are lessons from those guys, or is it going to be an actual pro who's giving you lessons?
Well, yeah, we're not going to have a lot of time to play golf, so it's we're only going to have those couple months. So I think they're going to give me lessons, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
I like that. All right, this is from Evan in Chicago. I'm afraid of going to the United Center to watch you play the Blackhawks here in Chicago. Should I go undercover or wear your jersey? Must be a Nathan Horton fan who doesn't want to be sliding in there. Because, he's a little worried about those Hawks fans.
Yeah, some fans are not nice, So when you wear somebody else's jersey, so maybe you put it underneath. I try to hide it a little bit.
Speaking of that, you're going to go back to Boston. What kind of reception are you expecting when you get back to Boston?
I'm not really sure. I mean, it was my 3 years there. I had a lot of fun. It was a great experience. We had a great team and great bunch of guys, and I don't think it will be bad. But it's a great place to play hockey, and I guess I'll find out sooner or later.
Yeah. What kind of reaction did you get from folks that you heard from in Boston? And that kind of is an umbrella that covers everything from fans to former teammates, that type of thing.
Well, no, I mean, it's part of the business, That's
Sure.
the way it is. It's you get mixed reactions, but that's the way it is, and it's. I don't know. I'm not really sure what to expect.
We'll find out soon enough. All right, this is from Nadia now. It says, "Hi Nathan, I was wondering, as you were growing up, who was your biggest inspiration?"
My biggest inspiration was probably obviously my parents and my family, but they did a lot for me, and but as looking up to a hockey player, I think when I was a kid I met Marty McSorley, so that's a guy that he's not, obviously he was
kind of a tough guy.
He's
there,
a tough
Nathan.
guy, yeah. But he came over to my house, and so as a kid you see somebody like that and you never forget it, and and I haven't forgot it, and that was probably it's someone I obviously looked up to.
Yeah, and does that carry over now when you meet young fans or kids who look up to you, maybe have your sweater on? Do you think back about that moment in terms of how to interact with those fans?
Yeah, I do. As a kid, you meet someone, that plays in the NHL that that's what you dream of, and when I see somebody with my jersey on, it obviously makes me happy, and I just want to go over there and do the same thing that that he did for me, and it's a good feeling when you make someone happy, and that's what I want to do.
It's something, Nathan, that I've noticed in working with hockey players is they seem to have a genuine bond with fans. It's not fake, it's not phony,
Yeah.
it's not, I'll get to you later. What is it about you NHL guys and hockey players in general who seem to really understand that they get it, they get the relationship?
No, a lot of people say that. It's I think it's just the type of guys they are. They're hardworking guys and friendly, and that's why hockey's such a great sport, because most of the guys are like that, and you go around the world, and that's a lot of people say that.
A lot of people think there's almost a code, like something like, listen, this is the way we treat people, and because you do it with the media, you do it with fans and everybody, and it's very respectful. I think that's part of the game.
I think so. Yeah, it's just that's the way it is. I mean, it's definitely nice to have people like that, that play hockey, and hopefully it stays like that forever, because it's good.
It really is, and it's something that is unique to the NHL. I like it. As a media person, I'll tell you, I like it a lot. All right, this is our next question. It's from Guest. Do you know Guest? Comment from Guest. What was so attractive about the city of Columbus for you? We've touched on this a little bit, but we have some people who are coming and going. So
Yeah. Like I said, growing up, it looks like a place I grew up in, and it's easy to get around. It's nice, nice city, nice people. The people are really friendly. I think that's one thing that I like, because I'm nice and I'm friendly, and I like to have people like that around me. And obviously the team, I've said it, but the team they got here, the guys they got in charge, the people running the training, the trainer staff, everybody involved with the Blue Jackets. I think that was definitely another big reason.
I know when they had you in town for your visit, they took you out to the zoo and they took you out to Easton and that type of stuff. Talk about just kind of your whirlwind tour of where you went. You and your family went out, and talk a little bit about that.
It was quick. It's coming in, you don't see much of the outside of the city. So when you come when I came with the Bruins or the Panthers, like you don't see the outside, and it was nice to come in and take a look around, and there's some beautiful spots in Columbus, and we got to go to the zoo and we pet some animals. My 5-year-old and my 1-year-old were there, and just little things like that. To see them smile at They told me it was home with the way they acted when we were here.
That's really cool. Do you remember what kind of animals they brought out for them? Or?
Yeah, they brought a couple penguins, a couple.
Penguins? Wait a minute. They can't be bringing any penguins
cheetah?
out.
No, not those penguins. No, they brought a cheetah. It was a big cheetah. They just different kind of animals. And, I'm not even sure what a couple more called, but it was we love animals. We're an animal family. We love dogs and all kinds of animals. So it was that's why we loved going to the zoo a lot.
Right. What kind of dogs do you have?
I got 2 French bulldogs, and I have a cane corso, but it's not with me right now because I couldn't have it where I lived in Boston. You couldn't have it in a condo, so it's
now what's a cane corso?
It's an Italian Mastiff.
Oh man, massive! How much does he
weigh?
But
it's right now. Well, I haven't seen it for a little bit because I have nowhere to bring the dog.
Yeah.
But it's like 100 pounds right now.
Wow.
And but it's the nicest, friendliest dog ever. It looks kind of mean, but it's not mean at all. It's cute.
Nice. All right. Next question here is: thank you, first of all, for noticing a hidden gem, which is Columbus and the Blue Jackets. Are you settled in yet?
We're still looking around. We haven't found a place to live, but we got lots of time too, and we want to pick the right spot. We want to pick a spot that we can see ourselves living, for a long, long time, and that's why we're in no rush. We're looking, but I'm sure something we'll find something.
Right. Now Scott here wants to know. We're going back to the zoo. What animal wooed you to come to Columbus from the zoo? I think I know what animal it was. It was the wild Yarmo.
No. I don't know. There's just the experience that we got to do. I think that's, just to see all the animals. I think that's, it was nice.
All right, this is from Dave. Have you been pranked yet?
No, I haven't been pranked. Am I supposed to be pranked?
I don't know. That's something that part of your initiation into the Blue Jackets fraternity. I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't been pranked, but I'll keep my eyes open now.
Yeah. Keep your head on a swivel, as they say.
Yeah.
You talked a little bit about your boys. Do they play hockey yet? Are they on skates and on teams?
Yes. Well, my 5-year-old is. He played hockey.
It'd be tough for the 1-year-old, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the 1-year-old. But he wakes up in the morning and he's got one of those little mini sticks and he's hitting pop cans and he hits everything. He's a little crazy with the stick, so we got to watch him. But as soon as they wake up, they got so much energy. But my 5-year-old, they both just love hockey, and he skates and he loves it. He goes rollerblading. And he just
nice.
It's obviously they're around it and I play it, so they see it all the time. But
sure.
They love it. They love sports. They love to be outside, and that's
Yeah, that's good. You mentioned sports when you were a kid. In addition to playing hockey, what other sports were you involved with?
I played lacrosse. I was a big lacrosse player growing up in Canada, but I played baseball when I was really young. But I kind of, once you start playing hockey and then the summer hockey comes, I was pretty much just hockey after a while, and that's how it was.
Right. All right. This is from Pete. Again, how are you enjoying Columbus so far?
I'm loving it every day. I love it. Just coming to the rink. It's like I said. There's no traffic. It's nice. Me and my family. We both are so happy to be here, and we're excited to be here for a long time.
Yeah, there was a little traffic in Boston, right? They have a little traffic issue there.
Yeah, a little bit.
What was the practice rink situation there like in Boston? Did you do it at the Garden, or was there another place? I mean, because that's one of the things players talk about here is having the practice rink right here attached to the main arena.
Yeah, you had to. They're separate. I think the practice rink was probably half an hour away, so we practiced there all the time, and for games, obviously, we're at the game rink. So yeah, it's definitely nice to have it in the same spot where you can use one set of gear. When you have a practice rink, you have 2 sets of gears, and it just, I don't know, it's a lot on the trainers, but definitely to have it all in one spot, use the same facilities is definitely nice for a player and a trainer.
Yeah, great for you guys. It's just literally right down the hallway. All right, this is from Amber. Amber, thanks for the question. Which team are you looking forward to playing the most this season? I have an idea, but you go ahead.
No, I don't have any. I'm not really. I'm looking just forward to getting back and playing against everyone. I think it's we got a great team here, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But no specific team.
Zdeno Chara in the corner with Nathan Horton.
No.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing that myself. Yeah.
No.
All right, this one's from Scott. This might be for your agent more than you. Has Tim Hortons reached out to you for a promotion yet?
I don't know. I mean, they might have, but I haven't heard yet.
If they're watching this, they should, right?
Yeah.
We'll wait and see what happens there. This is a good question from Frankie. Who's your best friend in the NHL?
Well, I got a lot of good friends, but I think I talk to guys in Boston, Lucic, and he's one of my good friends. I talk to him all the time, so it's obviously we had a good relationship,
Sure.
and that's probably who it is.
I want to ask you about your number, because a lot of people noticed as soon as you were signed, wait a minute, now that's RJ's number, that's your number. You make the switch from 18 to 8. How did that whole thing go? Did RJ have to buy you off, pay you off, anything like that?
No, he's been here a long time. That's his number, and I picked number 8. I was number 8 when I was a kid too, so it's there's lots of numbers out there. I don't need 18, but I'm happy with 8. I'm happy to be here, and it's that's his number.
And you delivered the great line in your press conference. If you turn 8 sideways, it's forever. So I think a lot of folks like that.
Yeah, that's. It's true. That's what it. That's what it is. So another reason why I picked it.
I like it. I thought that was a great line, by the way. All right, this is from Frankie. What's your favorite band?
Favorite band? I like Linkin Park. I like Tool. Like rock bands like that. But like I said, I like everything. I like rap. I like country. So I don't know. I'm good to go on anything.
You know how I can tell you and I are different? Because those first two bands I've never heard of.
No?
All right, from Nick Amato, are you excited to play with a player like Marian Gaborik?
Oh, definitely. It's I played against him. Great player. It's
Sure.
Obviously everybody knows he's a great player, and just I'm excited to play with him and everyone else on the team. That it's going to be a lot of fun.
When you look up and down that, take us back to the selection process. When you look up and down the Blue Jackets roster, do you see guys and know their games, obviously having known players in the NHL, and say, yeah, I think I could work with this player or that player?
Oh, definitely. You want to come into the right situation. Especially, you want to know the guys, know the team a little bit, and definitely look through the lineup. Like I said before, I would go through and name all the guys that but I don't want to miss one,
Right.
And there's a lot of good players, and that's part of the reason why I'm so excited, because it's going to be a great place to play hockey.
And a lot of people are excited about it too. I want to just take a little pause here and remind you again that if you want to get a chance to meet Nathan, say hello to him tomorrow here. There's an open house at Nationwide Arena for those of you who are close enough here in Columbus. You want to come down noon to 4. Nathan Horton will be here. Ryan Johansson will be here. And if you haven't picked out your season ticket yet, or seat selection rather for your season ticket, you want to do that, you can do that tomorrow here at Nationwide Arena. It's another way to kind of get yourself fired up for the hockey season. Each step along the way, there's always something that's going on here this summer, even though it's an off season. Been a very busy off season for this team as they build, and I know a lot of people are feeling that excitement,
Yeah.
Nathan, about what's coming up, right?
Well, there's lots to be excited for, and the last, as I hear, the last 10 games of last year is where everyone wants to pick up again, and that's why everyone's so excited to get back, is to get the thing rolling, and getting it back to the playoffs and be in there for a long time.
Something that I've wondered about, obviously you were busy with Boston making your own playoff push at that time, but when players are sitting around in the morning, maybe after the morning skate or whatever, you're looking at the paper, you're looking online or whatever, do you notice things like what the Blue Jackets did last year? Well, they won again. Those guys won again. Bobrovsky was great again. They got another overtime win. Do you notice things like that?
Oh, definitely. That turns heads. It's I think that's something for sure that you hear about, and winning streaks, and when a team starts winning, that's when you hear about it, and I think that's why I'm so excited, because that's the way it was to finish off the year, and that's the way it's going to be this year.
All right, here's another question here. Who inspired you to play hockey as a young boy growing up in Ontario, and you're trying to figure out who you want to be like? Who was your inspiration there?
Well, I don't know. Again, probably my dad, and just he didn't play hockey professional, but he played hockey, and I would always watch him, and I think that's how I fell in love with the game, is obviously through my dad.
Do you have some moments that you remember when you were a kid? A pee-wee game or whatever, a midget game, whatever it was. You have some moments that you remember?
Yeah, I have so many moments that I remember. It's so many things that I've been through, and my dad there, and but I definitely remember even just watching him play hockey when I was little, and going to his games, and how much fun it was, and
Sure.
and so it was definitely he's a big part of my life, and it's he's definitely probably my inspiration.
Do you have any embarrassing moments from when you were a kid, thing like putting a puck in the wrong goal or anything like that, falling down on a breakaway, any of that?
Not really embarrassing. I tried goalie, I think, for one game, but I wasn't good. I let in too many goals. I couldn't see the puck down towards my feet, and I was afraid of the puck, so that's probably my...
Not good to be afraid of the puck and be a goaltender.
So that's why I was only there for one day.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. All right. This is from Piper. Piper, thank you for your question. What is your favorite aspect of the CBJ organization that you've experienced so far?
Just the way everyone is. It's like I said, it's a family. It's everyone is good at what they do, and there's so many nice people involved in this organization, around the organization, in the media, and around, people in charge, and like I said, the training, and I think that's the whole family atmosphere is definitely what I'm excited for.
Yeah, there's no question that that's one of the strengths of this organization. As we all kind of waited out what would happen last year, you really felt that family aspect and the community aspect of this organization. All right, now here's a good one from Pete. Who's the hardest goalie in the NHL to shoot on?
I'm going to say Bobrovsky.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Of course,
Perfect.
That's he's a great goaltender, and I would say him.
Yeah, that's a good answer. And Sergey's probably watching over there in Novokushnitz,
Yes.
Russia, and he's saying, "Yeah, way to go, Nathan. That's awesome." From the CBJ Artillery, obviously you're new to Columbus. Do you have a favorite spot to hang out yet? Of course, besides the training room here at Nationwide Arena, and here in the control room, obviously, where all the really cool people hang out.
Well, yeah.
Have you got a hot spot or a favorite spot here yet?
No, I mean, my favorite spot is Tim Hortons. I love,
there he goes again.
Having kids, and you need coffee, so
Yeah.
I'm on that's my favorite coffee, and that's my hangout spot. I don't know which one, but they're all good.
You got to get your agent on that. You got to get him on that. All right, this is from Jason G. Talk a little bit about long-term goals here with the Blue Jackets.
To win the Stanley Cup and be there year after year and have a chance. I think that's what everyone's goal is. That's why we're playing hockey. That's why, it's pretty simple. That's what everyone wants. And to be able to coming in every year after year and know that you have a good chance to be there again and again, and that's just building that. Just building it up so that because once you're there, you really get a taste of it, and you just want to keep going back and back and back, and that's what I'm excited for.
I don't want to dredge up any bad memories, but I am curious, when you get to a Game 6 and you get as close as the Bruins got, is it frustrating to not be the guys who are hoisting that cup, and then you see the tour all summer long of guys who are taking it to their hometowns and putting it in swimming pools and all that kind of stuff, and you're thinking to yourself, man, that could have been me. I could have taken that back home. Is that frustrating for you? Is it motivating for you? What's the feeling?
Well, as a hockey player, even if you weren't in the Game 6 and you lost, it doesn't matter who it is. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see somebody else raise the cup. You want to be the guy, and obviously it stings a little bit more when you go that far and you don't win, and and then you see that. It's tough, but it doesn't make you. It makes you want it more, and it makes you. And when you win, you want it more. It's a great thing to be at the top, and to win the Stanley Cup. There's no better feeling.
Oh yeah, and you've had that experience. I'm sure you want to have it again, right?
Oh, definitely. I want to have it again and again and again, and we will have that experience again.
I like that. All right, here's from Irish CBJ, coming from the Eastern Conference. Do you see any new rivalries developing for Columbus with their move east?
Yeah, rivalries. Pittsburgh maybe.
Sure.
They build up pretty quickly when during the year when you play them a lot, and we'll find out. I think. I'm not really sure yet, but as we start playing, I think we'll find out pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think the one with Pittsburgh is going to be a natural one. There's so many fans that before the Blue Jackets came into existence in 2000, they were Red Wings fans, or they were Bruins fans, or Pens fans, and that adds to the rivalry a little bit here. But I think now, after 12 or 13 seasons, the Blue Jackets fans have their own base, and they want to develop some not nastiness, but a true back and forth rivalry with some of these regional teams.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I think, like I said, you just build it up through the year, and
Sure.
playing, you battle through it, and you make battles, you make sort of enemies, and you don't lose it.
Yeah,
it's
no
always
doubt.
there.
No doubt. We're with Nathan Horton. We're here for about another 15 minutes or so. So if you have a question you want to ask Nathan Horton about his move from the Boston Bruins to the Columbus Blue Jackets, certainly send that in to us, and we'll get it here on our web chat with Nathan. This is from Nick. Do you have any memories of playing or shooting against Sergei Bobrovsky in the past?
Yeah, I played against him a couple times, and on other teams that he's been,
Sure.
not here, but but just watching him in Columbus and seeing how good he is, it's he's such a good goalie, and it's definitely an important piece you need to win, and we have it here.
As you have seen him play, what is it that makes him good? I mean, we've talked a lot about his work ethic and his really the amount of work that he puts in away from the ice to be ready for each game. What makes him such a good goaltender?
Well, you can never call him. He's never when he's down and out. He can get back and make a save. I think that's that's something the goalie needs to have. And I'm not really a goalie. I don't know the techniques and the form, but it's just seeing how good he is and how he stops the puck, and it's like I said, it's a big thing to have back there.
Yeah, he finds a way. All right, I knew this question was coming because we're seeing a lot of ink here on one of our arms, and they're not mine. This is from Ryan. What's your favorite tattoo?
My favorite tattoo would probably be this one. This is my wife's picture. I got her on my arm here, and that would probably be my favorite.
Yeah. Now you've got obviously the full sleeves here. Did it start small and then go big, or?
Yeah, I had this one when I was younger. I think I got my first tattoo when I was 13, and it was part of this. And I don't know. I was gonna take this off, but then it would take too long because I liked the artwork,
Yeah.
But so I just left it, and I kind of just filled it in, and I don't know.
Now this guy on the inside of your bicep there, that's a scary looking dude. Tell us the story behind that guy.
That's my my samurai warrior guy. I don't know. This is my family arm, and this is my my kind of bad arm. So it's I don't know. That's about it.
So stay away from the right arm is what you're saying. Right, nice. This one is from Jacket from Europe. So we've got people watching everywhere. Did you personally know any players or staff with the Blue Jackets before signing?
No, didn't know anyone. No one. But I didn't come in and not knowing anyone and meeting guys. It's like you met them before, you knew them before, and that's how it's been. Yeah,
and did you seek out other players who had played with this organization and get their opinions on?
Yeah, I've talked to a couple people that came through here and lived here and so that's how I kind of got a little feel of it. And when I got here, it's it's exactly how they explained it. It's a beautiful place, and it's a beautiful place to live.
Take us through that process a little bit, if you would, Nathan. And when you're choosing and visiting and choosing where you're going to visit, is it you and your wife and your agent, or your dad, or who is I guess your closest advisors in making a big decision like that?
Well, it's me and my family, my kids, my wife. Hockey's obviously a big part, but you want to make sure that they're happy. And when you have kids, things change a little bit. You need to. That's why it's going to be nice to have a backyard and to be able to, my kids can be outside and it's, but definitely things change when you have kids. You need a little bit more room, and they need, especially when you have two boys that have a lot of energy, they need a little bit of space.
I remember you mentioned that in your press conference, just how nice it will be to give these guys some room to roam and run around a little bit, and something that you don't necessarily have in a city like Boston. It's a little tougher to find.
Yeah, I live in downtown. It's you always got to find stuff to do, and that's a tough part. But actually being in a house and having some land, it's so much you can do, and that's what we're excited for.
Yeah, you can move way out and get yourself a tractor and all kinds of stuff going on out there.
Yeah,
if you want
that's
to.
why I said you can get anything you want here.
All right, Philip has our next question. If you could choose your line mates, who would you choose?
Oh, I haven't even thought about it. I'll be excited to play with anyone. It doesn't matter who it is. It's like I said, we got great guys on the team, great players, and no matter who it is, I'll be excited.
I know a lot of folks will probably be clamoring to get on your line. I know it'll work in reverse. A lot of folks will do that. All right, we've kind of touched this one a little bit with the bands, but now Veronica wants to know who your favorite singer is.
Singer, I don't know. Like girl singer or guy?
I don't know.
I don't really know. I don't really have a favorite singer. I like everything. There's no favorite.
Yeah. You could go with a female singer. You could go with Carrie Underwood there.
No, not Carrie Underwood, no.
Got the hockey connection there. Also from Veronica, how'd you feel when you played your first NHL game for the Florida Panthers?
Oh, it's a great feeling, growing up and wanting to play in the NHL like every kid's dream is, and to getting an opportunity to play in the NHL and playing in your first game, and it's a good feeling.
Yeah. Now I know also. Now, he doesn't necessarily want us to talk about this, but I'm going to do it anyway. You met Jeff Rimmer down there in Florida, our Blue Jackets play-by-play guy, and he kind of helped you out in your first couple years in the NHL, right?
Yep, I was 18 when I came in, and he was there when I was 18, and he helped me out, and it's pretty nice that that he's here and I get to see him again, and it's a small world. You always, but definitely I'm excited to be back.
Yeah, well, he's the same old Rims. All right, this question is from Matt. Pre-game rituals or superstitions, have you got any?
Not really. I try to stay away from it, because then you're always thinking about did I do this, did I do that, So I kind of just go with the flow and not think too much about it.
Yeah. Where are my lucky socks?
Yeah.
Who's got my lucky socks? You don't have to name names here, but have you had teammates who have had some kind of quirky ones as you've gone through the league?
I think everyone, if they do, they kind of try to hide it. You don't want to tell the guy that those are my favorite socks, and I haven't took them off for a long time.
Right.
So I think you don't want to. Yeah, nobody really talks about it. I mean, I've had like shirts. If we have a good game, or you wear the next one and you keep wearing it until it doesn't work. But other than that, that's about it.
Yeah, I know there's a couple guys in that room who won't change their skate laces if things are going well. So, it comes down to everything. All right, this is from John. What's your favorite pro sports team that is not an NHL team?
I don't really have a favorite. I just like watching sports. I'm a sports guy, and again, no favorites. But I'm going to say baseball. I like the Cleveland Indians. We'll say. I'm just saying.
Oh boy!
No.
You know what that means? That means the Reds fans are now saying
they
got to win you over.
Well, I like both of them. Cincinnati Reds. Well, I got my Reds hat, so.
There you go. He did come in sporting a Reds hat.
So I like them both.
That is very true.
Those are my favorite teams.
And any other sports that you'll just plop yourself down on the couch and watch, or?
I'll watch anything. It's you don't get a lot of time to sit on the couch and watch sports now with the two kids when you're home. So it's when I get a chance, I'll watch anything.
Well, you were in a pretty good sports town there in Boston with the Celtics and the Red Sox and the Patriots. Was there any back and forth between any of those guys, any of those athletes, other pro athletes in town?
In Boston, every sports team supports each other, and it's I don't know.
Yeah. Did you ever go to Fenway Park?
I went to Fenway Park a couple times with my family, and we enjoyed it. It's a good experience. It's I didn't go to too many baseball games growing up, so when I got to go there, it was a lot of history in that, and it was a good experience to go.
Right. Could you move through Boston easily, or was it like stopping every 5 minutes to sign an autograph?
Oh, it's not that bad. I mean, after we won the Stanley Cup, it was a little bit more, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. I meant to ask you when we were talking about the cup. What did you do with the cup on your day with the cup?
I took it back home we had a parade in my hometown, and took it back to my family, and just did the whole hometown thing, and it was fun. It was a good experience, and I can't wait to do it again.
Can't wait to bring it back here. Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, this is from I'm Zach. What's your favorite shootout move? Now you realize, Zach, if he gives up his favorite shootout move, then everybody will know it.
Yeah, I can't tell him my favorite shootout move. I'm just gonna say, maybe I'll just say 5-hole. I don't know. I'll just say that.
Something nice and generic like that. This is from the Cannon. So your thoughts on the Blue Jackets sweaters, which is, I know, very popular one, not only here but also around the NHL. What's your favorite part of the
they're
Blue
sharp.
Jackets
They're great colors. Red's my favorite color, and it mixes well with blue. And it's a beautiful jersey, and I can't wait for the day that I can put it on. I remember you putting that jersey on for the first time at your press conference, and you looked really good in it. And not to say anything, well, you just look good in your jersey. I'll just say that. If you weren't a hockey player, what would you be doing? That's from Sheridan. If I wasn't a hockey player, I'd probably be a police officer like my dad. It's something that interests me. And, you know, just my dad doing it for such a long time and me seeing it, that's probably what I do.
Yeah. How long has he been a cop?
I don't know. It's going on a long time. I don't know, 25 years maybe.
Really?
So he's a cop back in Canada, and so that's probably what I do.
Yeah. All right. Interesting. And here's our last question comes from Nick. Do you have a favorite restaurant here in Columbus, Nathan?
I don't know. There's so many great restaurants. There's lots of good places to eat, but you know, I gotta go. I gotta go searching a little bit more to find. You know, there's like I can't just pick one. I've only been here a short time.
You can't just pick Tim Hortons, is what you're going to say.
No, I can't. But I want to. You know, I want to search a little bit, and you know, go take my family out and enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, there are plenty of great options. Nathan, thanks for making a little time for us and for our folks out there in internet land, and thanks for all your questions out there. A reminder again. Tomorrow, right here at Nationwide Arena from noon to 4, if you want to get a chance to meet Nathan Horton, meet Ryan Johansson, and select a seat that maybe could be your season ticket, you have that opportunity here tomorrow. It also helps you get ready for that hockey season, which will be here before you know it. Training camp opens in September, exhibition games after that, and then the opener right here at Nationwide Arena on October 4th against the Calgary Flames. I can't wait. Can't wait to see you get back to full playing shape either, Nathan. That's going to be awesome.
Thank you very much. I can't
Thanks
wait
for the time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Good luck with the rehab.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks for watching today.